Hello, my name is Jordan Lipio. I'm a clinical research associate here at C4K's Foundation. When I first started working here, there was only one drug that was FDA approved for sickle cell, which was hydroxyurea. And since I've been working here, which is 7 years now, we've seen 3 new drugs that have been approved for sickle cell disease. So we're talking about some rapid advancement in that area. These are studies that we've opened up here and we've had patients enrolled and we were able to submit some of the data for. So when I see the news that these drugs got approved, it's something that's really rewarding to me. Day to day, what Chanel and Madeline do is, so they each have their own studies where they're primary coordinators for. So essentially what they do for that is they're the ones that are actually going to be front-facing with the subject, with the family.
Day to day, my job is to ensure that patients who are enrolled in our clinical trials are being safe and they're taking their medications as they should be. We also do a lot of screening, making sure that we don't miss any patients who should be on trials if their current medication treatments aren't working for them.
We'll open up a study for a single patient, and it does take considerable amount of work. For example, with these IND programs, we have to work with the pharmaceutical company to get the drug shipped over to us. We have to work with the FDA, of course. We have to make sure that everything is done properly through all the proper channels. And then we also work with the Institutional Review Board. They're the ones that are also making sure that another layer that the patient's safety is being protected as well. And then, of course, we work really intimately with the family as well. They'll check in with us, see how our timelines are going, and we always try to keep them up to date to where we at with the process. So we're really involved with the family as well.
We like to provide a safe and private environment for parents and patients to discuss clinical trials and ensure that the clinical trial they're enrolling in is right for them. Doctors and study coordinators are there every step of the way, ensuring that they're always safe while being on the trial, ensuring that any questions or concerns they have are always answered, and most importantly, ensuring that good clinical practices is always followed.
So the providers that I work with, they're great. They really are. They're always well read. They always know they're always trying to keep up on what's the latest. When it comes to clinical research. If they see something that could potentially benefit our community and our patient population, they will get in touch with myself, our research team, and we'll get in touch with the sponsor and try to see if we could get that study opened over here.
Some clinical trials that we do at our site include medulloblastomas for our oncology trials, sickle cell disease and ITP for our hematology trials, and Fabry disease for our rare genetic disease trials.
So we go through this document with them, we provide them a copy, we allow them ample time to go through it because, it's, to be honest, it's kind of an overwhelming process. They hand you like this 27-page document, like, okay, we're going to do like this experimental trial on you. So we always try to make sure that we answer any questions, any concerns that they have with us. We never try to be, pushy with it. We say, here's a copy. Please take it home. Go talk about it with your family. Go talk about it with your doctor. Just try to be, as informed as you can be on this study. And then if you have any questions for us, we're always there to kind of, obviously guide you.
Clinical research is important to help evaluate the efficacy and safety of new medical devices, drugs, and other therapies. It can also help doctors and scientists to understand how diseases progress and develop new forms of therapies to help with treatment, with diagnosis, and with prevention.
I mean, the one thing that I like about research is, there's always something different that's happening every day.
A common misconception is that clinical trials are completely experimental on people. Clinical trials are actually investigated for many years. They're heavily regulated by the FDA, and physicians and coordinators make sure that clinical trials are safe before enrolling a patient onto it. We also look at the patient's individual needs to make sure that that particular trial is right for them.